Hello, this is the Negro Exciting News Fun Show, and I'm your host, DJ S. So we're going to talk about now, we're going to talk about Roy Jones Jr. versus Floyd Mayweather, as in careers, yeah? So, I mean, I'm a big Floyd Mayweather Jr. fan, yeah? But what fucks me up is when he thinks he's the greatest in history, yeah? Now, when you see his list of all-time greats, he puts himself first and Roberto Duran as second. Yeah. Sugar Ray Robinson is somewhere on the list. Muhammad Ali is fifth. And like more or less, he doesn't even mention Roy Jones. Yeah. Now, what I'm asking you, whose boxing career would you rather have? Yeah. Now, I know for a fact I'd rather be Roy Jones. I'd rather have a Roy Jones boxing career than a Floyd Mayweather career. Yeah, because like for me, yeah, Floyd is a great fighter. Don't get me wrong, but he didn't want to mix it. Yeah, he don't want to mix it. He don't want to slug it out. He don't want to go toe to toe. Yeah, and in his own words himself, he said he made it good or he made it cool to be like a defensive fighter that doesn't get hurt. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, but fight fans, yeah, people don't really understand boxing. They just want to see what they call a good, honest fight. They don't understand the technicalities of it. They just want to see somebody on the floor in a pool of blood. As crass as that sounds, as disgusting as that sounds, that's how it is. They just want to see somebody on the floor in a coma. Yeah, and Floyd doesn't bring that kind of. He doesn't bring that kind of vibe. Yeah. Well, he might put his opponents on the floor, but he himself is not going to take the chance of being on the floor himself. Like I've been to boxing shows here in London, the UK. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, somebody's on the floor and everyone's on their feet shouting, and you got women. They're the worst. You got women wearing fur coats, nice clothes, pretty face. Yeah. And when someone's on the floor, unconscious in a pool of blood, they're screaming and shouting. Everybody's happy. And this is the purest essence of boxing, the purest sense of boxing. The people don't understand all the technicalities. They just understand that it was a big punch or uppercut or a hook. That's what the average fight fan knows, and the opponent went down. Yeah. See Floyd, yeah, putting himself in that kind of danger. Yeah, go to the rope, do the shoulder roll, which he learned from his dad and his uncle. It's very brilliant. Yeah. But when it comes to pure style, you have to give it to Roy Jones. Yeah. I mean, what I know in life, yeah, is, and Tyson said, Costamata told him, if you're not exciting, or if you don't do your stuff in an exciting way, nobody will remember you. Yeah. And like, Floyd's a good boxer and whatnot, but towards the end of his career, most of the exciting stuff he was doing was talking, wasn't it? He was talking exciting, shouting at his opponent, yeah, wearing nice shorts, leather shorts, nice colors, coming in Mexican shorts, Mexican hats. But the fight itself was nothing really that explosive, yeah. But when we jump to Roy Jones always brought excitement. Like, I saw an interview with Roy Jones and Bernard Hopkins. What did Roy Jones say to Bernard Hopkins' face? You were boring at your peak and you're boring now. You know what I mean? You were boring at your peak. You were boring at the peak of your career and you're boring now. Roy Jones was never fucking boring. I see Roy Jones in one fight, yeah? He was beating the opponent and he started kind of galloping like a horse. And the commentator said, in all my 35 years of boxing, I've never seen anything like that. You're damn right. You never seen nothing like Roy Jones. And the thing is, I learned about Roy Jones very late, man. I learned about Roy Jones maybe in 2009. A so-called friend of mine was talking about him, making a big fuss about him. So I said, what, is he better than Muhammad Ali? And he kind of said, my friend kind of said, yeah, I would say so. Yeah. I said, okay, give me the DVDs. I checked the man out. And the fights I got was when he fought Felix Trinidad, when he fought Clinton Woods. Oh, when he fought Clinton Woods, yeah, oh, that was amazing. And the Clinton Woods story is a good story. He was a bum, he was an alcoholic, he was always fucking around. Clinton Woods turned his life around, he started boxing. It's all good, yeah? And he was unbeaten and all this stuff. But when he felt the power of Roy Jones hit Clinton Woods with a left hook. It was like, oh my God. To me, it was like, even how does a human being even generate so much power? Then he started doing this thing. He's fighting. Now he knows he's got his opponent beaten. He started fighting. He started doing like a Roy Jones. He started doing like a fucking rooster, and then that's what they do. They do the roosters. They hit their foot or something. Roy Jones started doing like a fucking rooster. Yeah, and fucking destroy Clinton Woods. You never seen anybody like Roy Jones. Yeah, you know, he brings excitement. Yeah. He fights. When Roy Jones was at his peak, you know, his defenses were good. He had good legs. Because when he fought the great Joe Calzaghe, you know, his legs were gone. He couldn't get out of the way. You know, he couldn't really get out of the way. You can see when he was walking, like it looked like his knees were stiff or something. He couldn't get his ass out of the way. But you know, good thing about Roy Jones, he took a good beating from Joe Calzaghe, and he didn't complain. Took it and got on with his career. Yeah. Then when Roy Jones fought James Toney, did you see what he done to James Toney? He fucked James Toney up. Then later on in life, James Toney and Roy Jones met up somewhere behind the scene, and like Roy Jones is talking, and I could just feel the energy coming from fucking James Toney. James Toney, tell James Toney hates him. You can tell, I can feel the energy, like talking. Yeah, we had a fight. I won the fight. That was back in the day. Forget that. We're big men now. We're talking. We're trying to make progress in life. Whatever. But I can tell that James Toney is like. I feel like James Toney wants to fucking kill him. To this day, he wants to grab him and fucking kill him, because he really beat the shit out of James Toney and humiliated him. Do you know what I mean? And obviously, we all know the famous one when he put his hands behind his back. Yeah, he put his hands behind the back and he knocked out his opponent. And I like how the great Tyson Fury copied that when he beat Klitschko. Yeah, where the fuck is Tyson Fury, man? Come on, man. We need to see Tyson Fury, man. I love Tyson Fury. We need to see Tyson Fury. Yeah. Then when he fought the one Hall, when Roy fought Hall. Yeah. And Roy's had so many fights. I haven't even seen all of Roy Jones's fucking fights. Do you know what I mean? I haven't seen all of them. But one thing for sure, he always brings entertainment. He come in, he's rapping, his clothes look good, he wear a gold dressing gown. And Roy's always smiling. He's always a man who's always smiling, always giving. Yeah. Then, you know, he could have been a professional basketball player or whatever. He was so talented. He even got bored of boxing at one stage. I was talking about a professional basketball player. Yeah. And then, you know, his losses when he got knocked out, no one could believe it. But Roy said it's because he was going up in weight. Yeah, and people just think it's excuses. You go up in weight, you go up and lose weight, put on weight, lose. Then you'll see what will happen. It makes you weak mentally. And one hit in the head and you're down. Yeah, and Tarver beat him twice. I think Roy won the first one, then maybe Tarver won the last two, or one could have been a draw. But Tarver definitely beat him. You got anything to say? Any excuses tonight, Roy? And the referee said, no, don't say that. Yeah? But I mean, whose career would you rather have? Roy Jones or Tarver? Who gives a fuck about Tarver? I didn't know one talking about Tarver. Everybody loves Roy Jones. When Roy Jones went to Russia, the whole of fucking, well, not the whole of Russia, a whole big percentage of Russia was out there. Roy met Putin. Yeah? As Tarver met Putin. As Tarver been to Russia and the whole of Russia come out to meet him. I don't give a fuck about Tarver. Yeah, I thought Antonio Tarver was a good boxer. Yeah, but it mostly was boring. That's what people failing to realize. You know, in this life, it's not what you do; it's how you do it. And for me, you know, people forget that boxing is entertainment. And if you can't do what you do in an entertaining way, I'm not interested. That's another reason why I like David Haye. Yeah, because you know when David Haye fight, it brings excitement, and he's like he tries to kill someone, he tries to knock someone's block off. And he comes in, and he does his things like he's loosening his shoulders, and you know, he's got a purpose. His purpose is to knock you out. Like when Tyson was there, his purpose is to knock you out. Like I was watching some boxing earlier today, and like you can see both of the boxers had a talent. Yeah, they look good and their shorts and whatever, and they had some good punch ranges, through good ranges of punches. Yeah, but there's something was missing, and it was like then the referee said, waiting to land a big shot. And you could tell it's like there was no purpose to the fight. You know, there was no purpose to that fight. It wasn't like anyone was coming in to knock the opponent out. Nobody was particularly stylish or entertaining like a Prince Nazim or a Tevin Farmer or Pernell Whitaker or whoever. Yeah? To the fight. Click. Fuck off. I don't have time for that bullshit. Yeah, I want to see stylish fighters. I want to see a fighter with a purpose. Yeah, I want to see somebody do something stylish. I want to see somebody get knocked out. I want to see. I'm not there for no bullshit, bruv. You know, it's wasting my life watching bullshit. You know what I mean? Yeah, I like how Roy box. Roy's very stylish. Throw good range of punches. Yeah. He used to call himself Captain Hook. See man throw 4 hooks. Throw four hooks. You know what I mean? And me myself, even when I'm shadow boxing, like you know, Roy has this rhythm. I find myself falling into this kind of rhythm, which is like Roy. Yeah. know what I'm trying to say? What I'm trying to say. That's where he comes. He's stylish. He's bringing good range of punches. You know what I mean? Another thing I heard commentators say about all the great fighters, they all seem to be complaining. Commentators have never had a fight in their life. I heard them complain, Roy doesn't use his jab enough. I heard them complaining, Bernard Hopkins doesn't throw his jab enough. I heard them complaining, they don't throw enough punches. And that's what you see. The better fighters, they don't throw too much punches because, and if they do, you leave yourself open to the counter punch. And that's what used to happen to Gamboa. When I first started to watch Gamboa, he keep going down, but he would get up and win the fight because he throws so much punches and he's so wild, you know, he gets caught with a counter punch. Yeah. But when Gamboa lost to Crawford, you know what I mean? People kind of, but don't matter. He went down. He lost to Crawford. He went down, but he wasn't knocked out. Wasn't sleeping. Gamboa's still a great fighter, and still bringing a lot of excitement. And Gamboa very much, you know, like I see, like when I was watching him, you can see Floyd Mayweather in him. You can see Tyson in him. Very brilliant, entertaining fighter to watch. Yeah. So anyway, so Roy, yeah, he won the middleweight. He was robbed of his silver. Oh, he was robbed of his gold at the Olympics, but everybody knows he dominated that Olympics. Yeah, he won silver. Yeah, in fact, Floyd won bronze at the Olympics, so the Olympics don't mean shit. Yeah. So Roy lost his gold medal. He won silver, but everybody knows he dominated the fight. He fought a Korean guy called Park, and even Park was supposed to, like, I don't know, he said something to make him know that Roy really won the fight, blah, blah, blah. Because there was a previous Olympics where a Korean guy was supposed to be robbed. So it's like, you know, they robbed Roy, or they planned to rob the next American at the Olympics to get avenge what happened to their fighter when they think their fighter didn't get what he was supposed to get. Yeah. So I mean, that could be good, because who knows? If Roy won gold at the Olympics, he might not. Maybe wouldn't even turn professional. You don't know. Maybe when they stole his gold medal, that really inspired him. It must have somehow inspired him to be a better fighter, that no one could ignore him again. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, then he won the middleweight world title. Yeah, he could have won. Yeah, anyway, he won the middleweight world title, won the super middleweight, won the light heavyweight. Then he moves up to heavyweight and he fights John Ruiz, and he completely dominates the fight. But Ruiz had, in my opinion, Ruiz. Yeah, and I could see Roy was hurt, but he was bluffing. He was bluffing like he was still tough and he was still in the game. If fucking Ruiz had followed up, he might have knocked him out. But in my opinion, Roy was hurt very bad. But you know, he started kind of posturing like he was okay and he was ready, and he was kind of swaggering a bit, like showboating slightly. But to me, I could see it was just to make himself look like he wasn't hurt. If Ruiz had continued to attack Roy, he probably would have knocked him out, but he didn't, which was Roy's plan. And then, as we know, Roy went on to win the heavyweight title of the world. Yeah, but what eluded Roy was the cruiserweight title. Yeah, and then last year, was it the 17th of February 2017? Was that when he beat Gunn? What was his name? Bobby Gunn. Yeah, to win the vacant, is it the WBF? It's a world title, but it's based in Australia. So anyway, Roy fought this guy, cruiserweight, and he won the world title. And I think it's the 8th, is it the 8th of March? Anyway, Roy's fighting soon this year. And it's in Germany. It's a vacant, I think it's the WBU. It's a vacant German cruiserweight title. So Roy's going to fight for that, and we wish Roy Jones the best. I wish him good health, and we wish that he wins the fight. You know, because what history will show, you know, in his prime, he was a great middleweight, great super middleweight, great light heavyweight. He won the heavyweight title, but when he won the cruiserweight titles, they weren't proper opponents. But I mean, that's neither here nor there. If you won it, you won it. If you won it, or if you win it, you win it. Do you know what I mean? And no one in the history of boxing has done that, cleaned up those divisions successfully. So, you know, how Floyd reckon he's better than Roy. And then when Floyd's talking about, you know, the great Sugar Ray Robinson, I mean, how could Sugar Ray Robinson had 200 bouts and Floyd has had 49 proper fights? The one against Conor McGregor, that's just nonsense. That's some Illuminati business, you know, numerology. Can't be successfully past 49 to 50, so there has to be a mark on Floyd's record, which would say Floyd fought an MMA boxer. He wasn't a proper boxer. Say, even though he won his 50th, there's a mark because he wasn't even a professional boxer. Yeah, he's a fucking MMA fighter, Conor McGregor. Yeah. Anyway, so Conor McGregor, I mean, Floyd has fought 49, say 50 fights, and Sugar Ray Robinson has fought. Can you believe this? This is how delusional Floyd is. Sugar Ray Robinson has fought 200 bouts. So Sugar Ray Robinson has fought 150 more fights. He's trained for 150 more fights. He's faced the pressures of 150 more fights. 150 fights more than Floyd. And Floyd's standing up saying that he's better than Sugar Ray Robinson. He must be mentally ill, isn't it? Your ego must be so big you can't even see straight. Yeah? He's fucking crazy. And Julio Chavez. Have you checked out Julio Chavez's record? I think it was like something like 89. Julio Chavez had 89 fights. Yeah, I think on his 89th fight, Julio Chavez had a draw on his 89th fight. But he didn't lose a fight. A lose-draw. Let's just for argument's sake, Julio Chavez won all of his fights up to his 89th. How can Floyd Mayweather claim to be better than Julio Chavez? Yeah? And all the great people, you know, somehow Floyd kind of ignores them when he's putting himself as the top. Yeah? I think, you know, on his list, he's first, Roberto Duran is second, Pernell Whitaker's there somewhere, Muhammad Ali's fifth, and Roy Jones don't even make his top 5. Yeah? And I think Floyd's supposed to be making a comeback now. Of course he is. Yeah? Because like I said, it's some bullshit about numerology, his 50th fight. Yeah? So we had to play all this game, then he'll come back and do whatever he has to do. Do you know what I mean? I mean, like, so basically the question is, you know, as the title of the video, I mean, whose boxing career would you rather have? Would you rather be Floyd Mayweather Jr. or would you rather be Roy Jones Jr.? Yeah? If you put the comments below. If you've got any questions or comments, put them below. Yeah? Who would you rather be? Floyd Mayweather? Write it in the comments box. Or would you rather be Roy Jones? Write it in the comments box. And say why. Yeah, who would you rather be? I'd rather be Roy Jones Jr., the greatest boxer of all motherfucking times. DJ S, and I'm out.